All right, guys, what's up? Rebel Nation here. We are getting back on this series. This is episode 7, if I'm not mistaken. We're starting out on day 4. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, as you guys recall, I was at the base last night, getting ready to wrap up and redo storage and all that type stuff. And I was like, you know what? It's about time. We need to go find our home for the forest biome. And so I was like, we just finished clearing this really nice tier 3 where we almost died on the roof, not too long ago. Why not make this our base? So I decided, you know what? Instead of doing a rummaging through all the crates and storage crates and trying to organize, let's just make new home here. So this is our new home for the foreseeable future. We'll obviously just be here until we move over to the burnt forest biome. But I have gone through and created all of our chests, labeled them, sorted everything, got the forge built, got some stuff cooking. We're rocking and rolling. And to top it all off, cherry on the cake here, we've got a vending machine that's active and works and that we can get stuff out of. How nice is that to have right there inside your house? So, walled off everything here, got us a nice iron door. So yeah, it's looking up. We are doing pretty solid on kind of starting out with our own little miniature base here. I'll probably take these out and do a little bit more, changes. Not nothing crazy, but a little bit different than the way it is now. But it's a good start. So with that being said, I've got things going in here. I've got the inventory pretty much cleared out. We will go ahead and start the day here on day 4. We're going to go ahead. Obviously, we want to close our door. We don't want zombies getting in there. We're going to go ahead and go to our mission quest for today. We're getting very close to our 10 quests that need to be completed so that we can get our bicycle. So, which is obviously, again, that's our primary objective right now, is getting the bicycle. Make our transportation a heck of a lot easier. So, we have to, it's a supply run, so we're just kind of doing a fetch quest. We were able to get that from Trader Rekt before we finished up one of the previous episodes. I just found out recently I've never done anything with these body bags. I did not know until the other day. I was watching someone else's video, and they had this going where you go in and you get these, and you get a good bit of nitrate powder and a good bit of animal fat, and all that type of stuff, bones, whatever. And obviously, we need a lot of that for our crafting. So if you come across these, make sure you go ahead and get everything you can out of them. Takes a little bit of time, but hey, we're about out of our, or at least we were out of our nitrate powder because we made some farming blocks for the new base. So I've got those around on the sidewall close to the fence so that we can get our farm started and start getting, some food that way. So that'll be helpful. All right, that gave us a pretty good bit to start. Let's go knock out this fetch quest real quick. We're also going to continue to try to put our perks and skills into agility and strength. I finally have the pack mule coded all the way out, and so that'll be very helpful. I can't get over encumbered anymore, which is super nice. Love that. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and loot this bus real quick. So yeah, super glad we don't have to deal with that anymore. Nice, we got another forge ahead. That's another one I'm really trying to do, is I want to eventually be able to get our workstation, our workbench. That way we can start crafting some of the more important items. Also want to, I bet money there's probably a dog in there somewhere. I want to get parkour to level 2 at least. That would be another big helpful thing. That way we could actually jump up on top of the fence there. That'll make it a lot easier. I think it gives you 2 block jumps, so that'd be pretty sweet. All right, I'll loot this and then we'll go start the quest. I'm going to go ahead and get my pistol out just in case there is a dog. All right, I don't see one, so I mean that's good. Let's see where the supplies are at inside. We'll go ahead and loot everything real quick out here, and then we'll go inside. Sounds like somebody's close by. Anybody in here? Yes, but oh, what in the? Oh my gosh. Was not expecting that. I guess she was on the other side of the van. That was crazy. Okay. I'm not worried about trying to do that. I'll get the ones that are already on the ground, but the ones I kill fresh, we're just going to leave them. All right. Is there anything up top? Please don't be a bird. Yep, there's a bird. And don't miss. There we go. Sweet. We will take that. Can I get that? I can't. Freaking paper. Oh, man. Okay. All right, that's everything in here. Let's go ahead and go inside. Why is that locked? You know what? I don't even care. We're going to break it down. And another thing I'd like to be able to do here pretty soon is I want to go ahead and get our iron axe, our iron pickaxe, all that type stuff. That'll obviously make breaking things down a bit easier across the board. Oh, nice. Got a blueberry pie. In fact, I may go ahead and take that now. I did not check my food and drink before I left the base. That was not smart. We'll do that in a second after we check the rest of these cupboards. Got another cooking book. Another cooking book. That's awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and read those. Use. Can do boiled meat and yucca juice now. That's awesome. Scrap that. Scrap that. We will read that for salvaging. I can finally create a wrench. Nice. That'll be helpful. Let's see. I'll go ahead and use that. And there we go. That'll work. There we go. Oh, he's not dead. There we go. Man, they're loaded up in here. It's kind of a small kitchen for Apollo, boys. All right, there we go. Yeah, definitely want to keep investing into the knife perks. Get additional bleeding damage, better headshot damage, all that type of stuff. So that's another thing we're going to continue to invest in. We'll check our skill perks, our points here in just a second, and see if we have any that we can spend. I did not look at that last night. Let's see. Go ahead and check this. Nice, got another book. Give me some good ammo. Got 9 mil. That's fine. And I guess we can go down here. Nothing. Yep, just takes us out there. Okay. Let's keep looking around, see if we can find the supplies. Got another book. Sweet. We'll go ahead and take all of these chairs. There we go. And yeah, crispy, bud. Oh man, I missed. Dang it. I saw where the armor protected me there. You love it when that happens. Appreciate it, armor. All right, let's go upstairs. It's probably where the supplies are, if I had to guess. Nothing in here. Whoop. Hey, buddy. I love when doors are halfway open like that. Makes it so much easier to be able to get them before they can get you. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and read the books. Ooh, this is a new volume we have not read yet. Second scout when fighting fires, use technique. Okay. Alright, and then improve seed crafting. Sure, why not? Scrap. And we will scrap. Can of stock, we're going to keep that, or at least attempt to anyways, and that way we can put that with the rest of our food that I was telling you guys about. Fuel usage, I'm going to try to hold on to those because when we're riding the mini bike, that actually may be kind of helpful. I don't know. We'll see. Don't need it right now, obviously. I'm not burning any fuel at all. Okay. Got everything there. Let's go ahead and see what's in the bathroom here. All right, there we go. And let's go check out in here. Nothing. Okay. Last door. And it's locked. Alright, let's break on in. Anybody home? Nope. Alright, let's go upstairs. Surely there's somebody up here. Backpack. Yep. How he didn't hear me, I'll never know. Yeah, if you ever see those vents that are kind of like partially tilted like that, make sure you go and hit them. It's a one-shot hit, and normally there's always something hiding behind it. So that's definitely worth doing if you didn't know that already. I guess we're supposed to drop down this hole over here? I don't know. Well, we were already in here. Alright, let's check this supply thing. Apparently I am super close. Like, it should be, I guess, either right above me or right below me. Let's see if we can go back up again. Should be right there. Let's see, where is it at? It says I'm right on top of it. Oh, it's on the roof, guys. Dang, okay. That's a odd placement. Interesting. I think that may be the first time I've ever seen that. Courier satchel on the roof. All right, we'll go ahead and get that at bird's nest. All right, there we go. And let's drop down to this roof. There we go. And drop down there. Sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and return to the trader. Let's see where, that direction. Okay, cool. We'll loot a few things along the way, but for the most part, I'm just going to kind of head straight back and go ahead and turn this one in. I would love to get these quests done so we can get our bike before the end of today. That would be very, very helpful. So that's the goal. Go ahead and take these guys out. God, they move. That one moves pretty fast for some reason. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's keep on heading. Only thing I'll really stop for, I think, is zombies and mailboxes. If we see those, we're gonna go for them. Guys, I'm pretty sure this is where we yeah, that's it. We almost died right there. That was so freaking crazy. That was probably the closest call I think I've ever had, as far as, you know, one hit point, health point, whatever you want to call it, where I almost died. That was just straight nuts. Yeah, in the last episode, that was I don't know that I've ever been. That was really stupid. I don't know why I didn't just get into the cop car, look around, and try to see what my surroundings were going to look like. That was pretty messed up. All right, let's let our health regen just a bit there, or stamina, I mean. And I tell you what, let's go ahead and look at the skill points, like I said. Yep, no points available, unfortunately, and do have one quest. We'll go ahead and turn that in. Nothing else. Okay. All right. Let's keep on going. In just a second, I can probably look at all the actual quests and see what we have completed and what we have not. Take some extra iron. All right. I tell you what I am going to do. Before we go to the trader, I think I'm going to drop back by the base, our new home here. And I'm going to go ahead and drop this stuff off real quick. At least some of it anyways. Let's see. We'll go ahead and leave the iron there. We will scrap that. Scrap that. Is there any sand? No. Oh yeah, there is right here. Go add that in there, and then we'll get that smelting down just a bit. That right there, and then let's see. We got that going. I don't think we have any other food that we can actually cook right now. Good old knuckle wraps that I'll never use. Alright, that should take care of our meds and seeds, I believe. Yeah, I think so. All right, and then that right there. I don't have any mods, I don't think. Yeah, nope. I've been way overutilizing this new button here that I found recently. It makes me not look at them like I used to. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to do the smart thing. And last time I did this in a previous playthrough, I did a dump off crate. And it basically just means anytime we come back to the base, we can dump everything. And then we'll do the sorting later. That's, to me, the smart play. So we'll just put it kind of right here. And we will dump everything. And then at nighttime, I can go and do all that sorting. That way you guys don't have to sit there and watch me try to find every single box and whatnot. That's, I'm sure, quite annoying to you guys. Alright, do that right there, and we are good. Do I seriously only have 24 Dukes? I gotta start selling stuff. There's our farm I was telling you guys about. So we'll continue to build that up a bit. I'll kind of build it around the whole fence line right there, to a degree. Alright, let's see. Turn this one in, and we'll see how close we are to getting the bicycle.
Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free?
Alright, definitely going to go with that. I would go gunpowder just to help us with the with crafting the pipe bombs, but that's not really a big concern right off the bat right now. Alright, we got another fetch that's pretty close by. We'll do that.
If you can't say I'm not surprised.
And let's take a look at inventory. Not that I can really buy anything. Yeah, I don't have any money, so there's really no point even looking right now.
I know some fellers that break legs for coin.
Sweet. Another forge ahead. That's literally like my 3 favorite magazines. We could not have gotten any luckier on that right there. That was awesome. Okay. All right. Workbench. I can finally create a workbench, guys. That's amazing. All right. Tell you what, I'm just real quickly going to stop off in the base and see if I can get the workbench created. I need to get better about closing these doors. Where do I want to put the workbench at, though? Either right there or over here. I think I'm going to pick the bedroll up and move it over here in the corner. Yeah, we're going to... Let me put it over here. I guess I can't put it up against the wall there. We'll put it right in front of the vending machines. It's always nice hearing the buzz, the hum of a vending machine when you're going to bed at night, I guess. Okay, alright, let's see what we need in order to create a workbench. We'll go ahead and track that. There it is. Workbench and track. Alright, let's see. A lot of that's going to be here in crafting. We need nails. Oh, I do not have enough nails. So, never mind. We can't even try. Let's go ahead and at least get the nails working, though. We need how many nails? 100? And we're at 23, so that's 77. How many can I create? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely good there. Okay. Let's do 77. And we'll go ahead and craft those. That'll get that working. How are we doing on duct tape and the rest? We're good, just barely, on the forged iron. We definitely need some more mechanical parts, so we'll be on the lookout for those. Duct tape, we're good. So yeah, once we do that, we'll be in shape, and I'll probably go ahead and try to create a wrench actually to bring with me, and we can knock some cars out on the way back. That'll get us some more parts that we need. Let's go ahead and see what we can do about the wrench. Track that. Mechanical part. I don't know that we have enough mechanical parts for anything. Yeah, we need to be on the lookout for that. I guess I shouldn't have been selling those as much as I was. And we will need some more forged iron here soon as well. I need to put something in there just to keep the nails continually going. What do I have in materials that I can smelt down? We'll do some more clay. That'll be helpful for the forged iron. Okay, we'll do that, and then let's see. I think I'll put something here. There we go. We'll do that, and then let's get some forged iron going as well. Yep, there we go. Perfect. All right, that'll do its thing. We'll let that keep on working away. We got an airdrop coming in somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. and it's about 400 meters away. So we'll go do this quest, and we'll go grab that airdrop here in just a bit. Okay. Oh, I need to reactivate that quest. Nope, too far. All right, so let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one doesn't count. So we got 9 so far once we complete this one. So yeah, we should definitely be able to get that done today, I think. I don't think that'll be a problem. All right, sweet. Oh, crap. I left all my arrows again. I've got to be careful about that. I'd use that button and it pulled them out automatically. Dang it. Oh well. All right, we're pretty close over here. And again, we definitely want to keep our eyes out for, again, those mechanical parts. I don't have a wrench yet, so I can't start really getting a lot of mechanical parts out of those type things. Let's see. Oh, there's a chicken. Could have used some meat. No, you went around the corner. Oh well. I'm not too worried about that right now. Take those chairs and let's start the quest. Take the chairs again. Get that mailbox. Got a book. Let's go. Some honey. That would be awesome. Nope, no honey. We only need one more of those and we'll complete that that challenge. That'll be pretty nice. Alright, we got that. Acid apparently has a lot of value from what I'm understanding. I've heard a few people say, dude, do not get rid of your acid. So I'm not sure exactly what all it's used for, but it sounds like it's pretty helpful to have. What's up, Doc? What are you doing in here? Just gonna bleed out on me? Nope. Oh, wow. That was horrible. Massive whiff. Alright, let's see what's in the nightstand here. Nope, nothing good. Yeah, we don't really need lead all that much right now. That'll be something we can get later that'll help us, but right now it's not going to have a ton of value. Alright, what do we got up here? There's another one of those tilted blocks I was telling you guys about. Grab that. Alright, and let's... I don't know if I can see anybody. Not that it matters. I don't have any ranged weapons I can hit them with. It won't make a ton of noise. It's okay. We'll just drop down and deal with it. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was a trap. Quick thinking on the feet there. Oh my gosh. They came out of nowhere. Took his arm off. Okay, sweet. Got that done. Man, they had it's like a kind of like a meth lab going here or something. I don't know what that was all about. Jeez. A lot of chemistry stations. Maybe they were trying to find a cure. Who knows? Who knows? Not a lot of luck on the parts yet. Hopefully we'll find some before we get out of this. I just need 2 more, I think. And if we get the 2 more, that will give me what I need in order to get a wrench. And once I get a wrench, I can get a lot of parts from that. So, already searched through there. Hey, bud. Are you still alive? Man. Took your hand off. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, a lot of chemistry stations up here. That's one thing I do eventually want to get built as a chemistry station. I think that's a pretty good little ways off, though. I don't think I'll be able to get that anytime in the near future. Alright, sweet. Oh boy. Hey guys. You want to balls it together? What are y'all doing? 7 minutes in heaven? Jeez. Kind of weird. And your outfits, too. A little interesting. Alright. And we can go upstairs right there, so we'll do that in a bit. Let's see what else is in here. We got some good stuff in here. Nice. Got some more nails. I think we just leveled up, if I'm not mistaken. Another one. There we go. And what do we got in here? Sweet. Alright, is there anything up there? Don't see anything. We will check that, though. Oh, nice. That was definitely worth it. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and check up here. Anybody? No? Okay. Oh, wow. Nice weapons bag. Oh, sweet. Okay. I like that. Yeah. That was a pretty good find right there. Very cool. Okay, anything else up here? Oh, there's a safe. I don't have the lock picks nor the time to sit there and try to break into one of those. Not going to be worth it to me. I already went through that. Okay. I think we've done everything in here, guys. We should be able to go ahead and head back. There was the downstairs level, though, so I'm kind of curious what's down there. Jeez. That is one weak floor right there. See if we can get over here. Nice. Whole floor is falling apart. Yeah, definitely could really use a headlamp mod. I know I've said that before, but that would be so cool if we could find one of those. Alright, use that, scrap that. Use. Knuckle wraps went up some. Can of dog food. I don't think that's one that will hurt us as far as if we eat it now. I don't think there's a ton of recipes with that one. I don't think. Another forge ahead. I'll read as many of those as I can find. We can now create lockpicks. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Take that. And take that. Okay. Alright, let's see what was downstairs. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like there's a few things down there that are kind of nice. Let's let's go check it out. Okay, not really a ton, but we'll check all of them anyway. Nothing good so far. I think it was more just kind of a trap situation. Potentially fall on top of the fire and catch on fire. Looks like there's a storm brewing outside. Okay. Alright, yep. Really wasn't anything of significant value in there. Anything in here? Oh, we got some leather. I'll take that. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. I don't know if I can go this way. We'll just break through the door. That's fine. Yep, had a storm. I heard it. Alright, we'll go ahead and head on back. And turn this quest in. It's 1400, so we definitely should have enough time to do our final quest, I think. Alright, we're getting cold, so we'll go ahead and equip the torch. I'm sure you guys are already aware of this, but if you have the torch in hand, it'll offset the rain that cools you off and gets you cold. So that's why I tend to keep at least one torch on me at pretty much all times. Alright, so we're going to go drop this stuff off. We will go turn the quest in, and then I think, depending on where the quest is, we'll probably go ahead and go get that airdrop. Lift the doors open again. Go figure. Alright, let's do our dump off move here. I'm going to make sure I go get my arrows real quick as well. It says I'm thirsty. Okay, I'll need to go ahead and do that while I'm over here as well. Testosterone extract. I haven't even seen that new emblem yet in 2.5. That's kind of cool looking. I'll go ahead and scrap that. I know I don't need it. There we go. Got some recog. We'll use that on day 7 horde. There we go. I've got a full box I'll have to offload tonight. That'll be a lot of sorting. All right, let's go and put this beaker over here in our campfire. Yeah, we did not have one, so we will take that. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get something to drink. I'm not infected, so I don't need to do the honey. Where's I put my food? Oh, right underneath the campfire. Duh. Alright, let's see here. We'll go ahead and do a few of those. It says 34. We'll do one more. Yeah, that should be good for now. Well, I say that. We need to probably eat something too. Yeah, we'll go ahead and eat these 2 grilled corns. And we'll go ahead and drink one more just to be on the safe side. There we go. Okay, I think that'll be good. I'm going to go ahead and take these with me and get those filled up. We'll cook some more water. And let's go ahead and head out. Close the doors, guys. I was thinking about it that time. Alright. Let's go turn this quest in. Go visit our old pal, our old buddy,
It's
Trader
fucking
Rekt.
well. Looky here, boys.
Alright, let's see
got
here. What do we
ourselves a
got?
real life hero. And
I
now
don't love really
he
a whole lot
wants
of any
to
of
be
this, but we'll take the
paid.
gunpowder. Like I said, I would not mind being able to... Oh, we got our bicycle. Fantastic. Let's go. That is awesome. Alright. Got any special jobs? We could go ahead and do the opening trader out and go see Trader Jen, but I don't think I'm ready to do that just yet. I think we'll kind of wait just a bit. We'll keep doing a few jobs here since we just set our base up. And obviously we have our Horde Night stuff that we're kind of preparing for as well. So
You better
we'll
take
do
this
clear
job. I'm not in the
zombies
mood
at
for
the
any more of your
mausoleums.
bulls. Good luck. You better not
Perfect.
make
And
me
then
regret this. You got
inventory
money this
wise,
time, or you
I've
just
got
here to piss
2,000
me off?
coins. So let's see what books he's got. Robotic headlamp. I'm not going to be able to do that for a while. So Gold Rush. You seem to know exactly what safes to hit. Find 10% more dukes and cash in safes. That's not worth the money to me. Search and rescue. Cut through the ashes. Find some... Yeah. No. I think we're just going to go with... I think we're going to go with this one. Because I'm all about getting the cooking skills up. That way we can do more of those
Be
recipes.
careful out there. You wouldn't want to get
Let's
hurt.
see. Use. Oh, I can finally do bacon and eggs. That was absolutely worth it. We've got several things that we can go ahead and start making that. Also some pumpkin bread and blueberry pie. Very nice. All right, I would say let's go ahead and go grab that airdrop. Yeah, let's go grab that airdrop real quick. And while we're on the way, if we happen to find water, I could go get water from over there, but we'll just kind of look for it as we're walking, and hopefully we'll find some. Since I have those empty jars now. All right, as soon as stamina gets low on us, I'm going to go ahead and repair some of my stuff here. What do we got? Ooh, nice. Another book. Love it. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and do it just real quick. Go ahead and read that. And we want to go ahead and... I want to let me repair it. Oh, I don't have any stone. Wonder if I dropped that off on accident too. Dang it. Alright, well, if we see any stones along the way, we'll pick a few of those up as well. Alright, I can go ahead and get some water. I'm not going to swim through that, though. Go to the other side. Guys, what am I doing? I have a bicycle. Why am I trying to... I just got so used to running, I guess. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Alright, we have a bicycle. Let's go. Alright. Also, if you guys did not know, you can hold down the R2 button just to ride the bike, but if you want to move even faster, you can hold down the R1 as well as R2, and it'll give you a speed boost. Now, it does drain some of your stamina, so be careful not to use it too much. I just let go of R1, so it's kind of, you can see, draining a bit. But as soon as I hold down both, it'll it'll actually drain the stamina bar. So I did not know that for quite some time. Okay, so we're good right now. Sham chowder. Interesting. Okay. I might actually drink that while I'm riding the bike, and that way I can just stay on the speed boost. All right, let's go ahead and read what magazines we got. Definitely some awesome knife guy stuff. We're at hunting knife quality 3, so I'll craft a new quality 3 knife here in just a bit. Pipe pistol, yeah, not bad. We'll take that. Got 100 boxes, so when we start building our horde base here in just a little while, we can already have that. Scrap that. That'll give me 1 stone. Probably not enough to be able to repair. We'll try. We did get another part. That's nice. It is enough part. Okay, cool. So we did repair it, at least a little bit anyways. All right, let's go ahead and head to that quest. We'll get that knocked out. And I'm not opposed to starting the build on the horde base just a little bit early, especially since we got that 100 blocks. I know that that's going to be pretty tedious to do, and you guys are going to be watching and be like, oh my gosh, we did not sign up to watch this. But I'm hopeful that it'll be at least somewhat, not a guide, but just some ideas for you guys as far as, people that want to build a different style base or whatever for Horde Night. I've got kind of an idea of what I want to do, and I mean, I think it's pretty helpful. I think it worked quite well. Is this corn that we can actually get? Maybe not a lot. Let's see. I did get a corn. Okay. That's dead corn. Yeah, not going to get anything out of those. Let's get the live corns, I guess. Alright, we got somebody that wanted to come get some corn with us here. Hey, bud. Sorry, this is my corn. Can't have any. Alright. That one. That one. That one. That one. We'll get all the green ones here. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that looks like that's pretty much all the corn, so we'll leave it at that. Oh, nope, there's one more. If I could hit it, it'd be nice. Stone. Alright, that should be it. Alright, let's keep heading on to that quest. I am going to go ahead and drink that coffee. That'll allow us to... It won't let me drink it while I'm on the bike. Oh well, it's fine. We'll be there before we know it. Oh, there was some water, and I did not get any earlier. So let's go ahead and do that now. That down there. There we go. Perfect. I hear somebody. What in the world are they? They came from up top. That's weird. He's not dead yet. Now he is. I guess he was dead. Never mind. You're dead. You're done. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's go knock out this clear. Then we will head back to the base and drop some stuff off. We'll turn in the quest. And I think I want to go ahead and get started a bit on building our base. The Horde base. Just a little bit. I'm not opposed to doing a few more POIs just to get some extra loot as well. Did we already do the police station? I don't think we did. I'm pretty positive we have not done that one yet. Or maybe we did, I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch. It looked like the doors were open, but some POI doors are open, so I don't know. Alright, let's get over here to the clear. Yeah, definitely want to get a mini bike. I mean, I'm excited we got a bike, no doubt. Don't get it twisted. I'm very happy about the bike. But the mini bike is OP. It gives us a lot of storage slots, and it's really not that hard to get close to being able to get. So we'll do that here in just a bit. Chopped his arm off. Old big boy. All right, let's see. Let's keep on going. We're almost there. Gilbert residence. We're going to the mausoleum, I believe. Yep, right here. Perfect. Alright, we'll go ahead and knock these out real quick. Alright, this should be interesting. I hear somebody. I don't know where they're coming from. Oh, here we go. Alright. Oh, they were behind it, okay. Your head's gone. Not dead yet. Now you are. You know what? We'll go ahead and take all of this. That's a pretty good bit of flowers, and we can use that to create some red tea and some goldenrod tea. I hear somebody. I heard them, but I don't see them. Don't hear them anymore. Playing hide and seek or something. Alright, that's good to go. Alright, and we'll get a few more of these. What the heck? Oh my gosh, really? Not see that crap. And I honestly didn't even hear it. Oh my god. Well, the good news, I have some honey, so we can take care of that as soon as we get back. The abrasion, let's go ahead and do this. That'll lessen it just a bit. 17 minutes. If I do it again, what happens? Anything? Is this just a waste? That was a waste. Okay, well, at least now we know. I was curious. I didn't know. All right, let's go ahead and see. Do we go? I guess we go inside of it. Yeah, looks like it. I'll knock out those wooden spikes in the front. We'll just go through right there. Wonder what's inside this place. Let's go check it out. Oh, those aren't wooden spikes. Those are iron spikes or something? Yeah, I guess they're iron spikes. Interesting. I don't know that I've seen those in this kind of POI situation. Very odd. My goodness. Really make you work to get into this one. Oh boy. She was trying to crawl to get in. Alright, and then we'll knock this board out of the way. There we go. Oh yeah, we got some good loot up in here. Very nice. Looks like there's still a zombie we need to clear, but I'm just not seeing it, so I'm not sure where it... Oh, there she is. My goodness, what was wrong with her face? Dang. She got messed up. Okay, and knife guy. We'll take it. Go ahead and read some of these. Let's see. Sledgehammer brains for gain double XP for sledgehammer headshot kills. Guys, we might have to switch to sledgehammer just for that alone. That's crazy. Dang. I have not been investing anything into sledgehammer. No, I'm not gonna switch over. I really have enjoyed using the knife. Gotten pretty decent with the knife as well. So I think we're just gonna stick with that. Man, that's crazy. Double XP for head. I mean, that's what I try to go for across the board is headshot kills. That is nuts. Okay, let's see here. Any other good things before we head out? Not a ton. There we go. Okay, that should be it. Yep, let's go ahead and head out of here. Sweet. These two. go. All right, let's head back to, well, which direction I need to go? That way. Okay. Yeah, let's head back to the trader and turn this in. Can I squeeze through right here? Can. Nice. I hope you guys are having a good weekend so far and enjoying this phenomenally cold weather that we're dealing with. Being in Mississippi, we're not used to cold weather, and unfortunately, we are dealing with 20 to 15-degree weather. It is ridiculously cold for us. I'm sure some of you guys are like, it's negative degrees here. I have a buddy that lives in Chicago, and he's got wind chills of like negative 15 or whatever. It's just stupid. So I feel for you guys that have to deal with that. That's awful. But other than that, I hope you guys are having a good weekend and staying bundled up and warm. All right, let's see. We are almost back to the trader here. Let's go see what we can turn in and get for it. So is there anything we can go ahead and take?
Favorite. Now that you did the job,
what can
guess
we
you
get?
ain't that damn bad after all.
I can create lockpick now, so I'm not really worried about that. I probably could create all of this actually. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with the Molotovs. We already have 5 in our inventory. Having 10, not bad. We'll save those for Horde Night and definitely end up using those. All right, let's look at jobs again. Garage first construction. That would be nice because we might find some construction-based tools.
If you want a job from me,
that'll be helpful.
I'd say it's been an honor.
Anything we can sell.
My shop, my rules.
And I just need one more of the mechanical parts.
Off.
I'll be honest, I may buy one if he has any that I can sell potentially. Anything that we can go ahead and sell in here. I'll go ahead and sell that because I'm not doing a baton at all. I'll keep that just in case. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do a club either. So if I do anything, it'll be a sledgehammer or a knife. So, or a machete, really. That's what I'm obviously going to be aiming for. Nerd gloves, definitely going to hold on to those. Maybe put those on, actually.
Thanks,
okay.
Buddy.
All right, that's good to go. We will go ahead and head back to the base. I forgot to look to see if he even had any parts I could purchase, but that's fine. No biggie. All right, there we go. Go ahead and drop some of this stuff off. Let's see. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Got to do the dump off. All right, we're getting a little low on our stuff here, so I think I'll put just a little bit in here. All right, let's see. Is that going to be worth putting on? Yes, I think so. Oh yeah, definitely. Not even close. All right, we'll go ahead and scrap those. Can't really sell them since they're primitive. And we will put this stuff in here as well. Okay, we're gonna have to unfortunately put the rest over here where it actually goes. Food, we'll do the corn, we'll do the sham chowder. I'm not gonna eat or drink anything right now. I should be okay. And we'll go ahead and put the goldenrod flower and red tea flowers, chrysanthemum, in there. The vitamins. Oh, I do need to eat some honey. Go ahead and take care of that. The abrasion's getting close to almost being healed up, so that'll be good. We'll save that for Horde Night most likely, just in case. It's kind of our backup if we have to run. It gives us a lot of run speed and stamina regen, so we'll definitely keep it just to be safe. And I'll put that in there. We can go ahead and cook this water, so let's do that. Take those, go to water, and I'll tell you what, I'll also go ahead and get the bacon and eggs going as well. We talked about that earlier. Finally have that ready. Let's get the eggs and the meat. I think I can only do maybe 2 of them, potentially. Let's see. Yep, just 2. I needed 1 more egg in order to be able to do more. Alright, so we'll put that back and that back. We'll go ahead and put that back. I'll go ahead and drink 1 of these. Put that back, and we'll put that right there. I need to grab my arrows that I put away earlier. I meant to do that last time. And And then I need to see if I can find my rocks again. I don't know where that went. Not in there. Not in there. I just have to go on. I may go on some rock hunts later, and just sit there and just cram away at some rocks. Apparently that's not the same thing. Okay. My rocks are maybe that. Yeah, I guess this is my rocks. Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and take those. Okay. Nope, wrong one. I have to go and put that over here. I need just one more so I can get the wrench, guys. We might find a wrench though at the next POI that we're going to, so that's also not a bad thing. Let's make sure we have enough wood so this cooks all the way through. We got 4, 6. We got 7 minutes. Do that right there, and let's go run this other quest. All right. Let's see if we can get some more parts and a wrench. That would be huge if that were the case. Yeah, we'll do this one last quest and then we'll wrap up this video. There's so many POIs over here. Some that we have just not even remotely touched yet, so definitely want to. That's another reason why I don't want to move over like super quickly to the burnt forest. I know the loot stage is better over there, and there are more difficult zombies, meaning more XP. But there's just a lot that I haven't hit yet over here, so I want to finish those before we move. All right, now that I have my bow and arrow back, we can try to hit this long-range target here. Nailed it. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and start the quest. First thing we're gonna do. Well, we needed some rocks, so I'm good with that. I was hoping for a Forge Ahead book. That would have been even better. There we go. Got him knocked out. Let's see, is there any? Nope, nothing in there. Go check this generator. Oh, I got a motor. That's nice. We won't be too far away from getting a mini bike, I don't think. I'll check that in just a bit and see where we're at. Okay, we got a few guys incoming here. Got a Lieutenant Dan with no legs. Oh my gosh, would you please hit him? Dead yet? Nope. Now you are. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and grab these. Yeah, I'm hopeful we can get this quest turned in before the clock gets to the 2200 marker. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and go inside now and see what we can find. Actually, I'll loot this truck over here first. Might get a car book. That would be sick. Oh, I got somebody coming up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Got a tools digest. Oh no, it's a screamer. Wow, she did not get a scream off, and we are happy with that. Yeah, we're good. Sweet. Alright, I guess I gotta go up to get in. Yep. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and loot everything up here, and then we'll drop down. Won't be a tool. Nope, no tools. Man. Really was hoping to get a wrench for free versus having to craft it. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with down here. Got him. Got him. Fantastic. Alright. We might get lucky. I don't know, that's a passing gas box, so probably not. Let's see. Nope. They get a good book though, so that's fine. Nothing up there either. Maybe in here? No, I did get a new pair of shoes though. We'll take a look at those in a second. No such luck. Oh well. All right, let's go take a look at what we got real quick. Commando boots. That would be medium armor. It would give us better run speed. Kind of thinking about wearing those actually. Let's just see. No, I really like the safe fall distance, just so I don't break any legs. So I think we're going to stick with these for now. Let's see, go ahead and read the tools. Stone tools quality 6. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and actually do that. So let's modify and remove those. We'll go ahead and scrap that and create a new stone axe, and we'll have level 6. Perfect. All right, and then let's modify it and add those things back in. Do that one, and that one. Fantastic. That's awesome. And we're going to try to keep that. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything in here. Can't get out there, but we can do that there. I did not find the supplies, though. Where are they at? This way? Nope. Is it over here? Back this way? It says it's right inside. Did I miss some? Not see that. Ah, there you go. It was hidden. Good job hiding that one. I did not catch that. Okay, we have what we need. Let's go see if there's anything in this mailbox real quick. There is. Nice, we'll take that. And let's go ahead and head on back. Where's my bike at? I left it over here. Perfect. Alright, yep, we'll go turn this quest in real quick. And then we will wrap this episode up. I'll go ahead and take the nighttime to sort through that box that just had a bunch of stuff in it. And I'll kind of go ahead and get a bit of a rough idea in mind as far as what we want to do. I think day 5, we're really going to focus in on getting our horde base done ahead of time. And that way we're not rushed. We can do what we need to there. And that way we can really focus on quest on day 6 and day 7 whenever we're done with the horde base. Not to mention it's such a grind getting all the materials that you need in order to be able to do the base. Cobblestone, plenty of wood, stone in general, all that type of stuff. So, and I also have to have more clay to be able to make more cobblestone. So that's kind of what we're going to be dealing with. All right, let's hurry up. We still got plenty of time. God, so grateful we have a bike now, guys. That is so huge. All right, go up here. And what you got for me,
You
Rekt?
think you're pretty. Listen, you son of a bitch. If
We're
you
gonna go
ain't
with
out
this.
the goddamn door when I close, I'll shoot you for trespassing.
All right, any jobs? Let's see, man. They're all kind of starting to get a little further away now.
You
We'll
better
do that
take
fetch.
this job. You better not fuck
Probably not going
this
to do that
up,
until
or
tomorrow,
I'll cut
potentially.
your goddamn throat.
Let's
Take
go
a
look at
look.
inventory.
Don't
Anything
expect
we
me
can
to
sell.
hold your hand through it.
I'm going to keep the boots just in case I do decide to end up using those. We have 2 skill points to use. That's awesome. Yeah, nothing to sell. I've got 1900. What can we buy? I think I've already done his. I'll have to wait for him to kind of refresh tomorrow from the looks of it. You know what, though? We did not get one of those parts. Let's see if maybe he has one. Where would that be? It's not going to be in mods. Not there. Not there. Yeah, I guess he doesn't have one. Yeah, he doesn't have one. Okay, well, no worries. That's fine. You know what? We will go ahead and just buy 1 egg, and that way that will give us the ability.
Be careful out there.
I know I can find eggs quite easily in nests, but it was just right there, pretty cheap, and that'll allow us to be able to go and cook some more eggs and bacon. All right. Yeah, that's going to be a good little distance when we go do that quest. So I've got to figure out where we want to actually do the horde base at. I'm almost kind of thinking doing it kind of over here, but I really don't want to be too terribly close to my base. I might do it back there. get a little bit further away, but I'm close to the trader, close to my base. If I had to get into a backup situation, I could. There's plenty of POIs around. That might be what we do, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go that route, I think. Okay, let's go ahead and get. Yeah, I'll work on all this, guys. Try to get the cooking done, and again, sorting our dump off chest there. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Rebel Nation out.